Calisthenics is a training style that uses your own body weight, zero to minimal equipment, but in recent years, I've seen it becoming more and more about learning crazy tricks and skills. And that's perfectly fine, but I feel like it might be putting the beginners off a little bit. And that's why in this video, we're going to cover your first month of calisthenics training. We're going to go over what exercises to do, how often to do them with some structure, and then we're going to cover a few key points to get the most out of your first 30 days of training. Push-ups, probably the world's best known exercise, working your chest, shoulders, wrist strength and even core activation. With so many progressions, there's a variation to suit everyone, from wall push-ups right through to weighted declines. Pull-ups or rows, I see this as the most important calisthenics move, working your back, arms, shoulders, core and even grip strength. Pull-ups are tough. If you're not there yet, don't worry, we can do rows at a high angle. They are suitable for everyone. Dips, great for shoulders, chest, triceps, and again, these can be tough, so we can do bench dips, which are a great way to start building that strength up. Squats, a solid leg builder, working glutes, quads, hamstrings, and even your core. And like with all these, there is variations to suit everyone. And we are going to finish with core, more commonly known as abs, and we're going to do laying leg extensions, and then we can progress that up to some hip thrusts as well. So to keep this nice and simple, we're going to do full body workout, meaning we're going to do 2 sets of each exercise that we've just covered. First set, we're going to go 100% all in max effort. Second set, we're going to bring that back to around 70%. Just because you can do more doesn't mean you should. If you're new to exercise or returning from a break, you will start aching. And the last thing we want, needing a week off, losing momentum and not wanting to do it again. And use this first 30 days as a solid stepping stone where we can progress from into the second, third and fourth month. So how often should I do this workout? Well, 2 times per week as an absolute minimum. 3 is ideal and no more than 3 because we don't want to be excessively sore like I've just mentioned. This new activity will take some getting used to, so 2 to 3 times will put you in that nice range where it gives the body a challenge and it also gives you time to rest and recover correctly. One of my biggest recommendations is you need to find out where your starting line is. And virtually what that means is each exercise that we've covered earlier, you need to find the variation that is challenging enough for you. Let's take push-ups as an example. If you was doing wall push-ups and you're getting 20, 30, 40 plus reps, they are probably too easy for you. And regular push-ups, you might get 14, 15 reps on your first set, which is perfect. And then your second set, you can aim for like 10, 11, maybe 12 reps at a push. Instead of doing 40, 50, 60 wall push-ups, because that's not really gonna give you enough progress to challenge your body. Yes, you'll probably not ache as much, but you do need to make it a challenge as well. So make sure you find your starting line for this exercise because it's gonna set you up for the rest of your training from this point onwards. Okay, some key points. Now, number 1 is going to be make a promise to yourself. If you say to yourself, I'm going to do 2 workouts a week, 3 workouts a week, make sure you hold yourself accountable and stick to it for the full 4 weeks because you are going to make some serious progress if you do. And this is literally the difference between someone that starts and falls off and someone that just sticks with it, believes in the process, sees the results, and then next minute, they are absolutely flying and the progress just keeps going and going and going. The next point is don't be too hard on yourself. If you're just starting out or coming back from a break, your reps might be low and it will feel difficult. Like you'll be thinking to yourself, this feels way too hard, what's happened to me? But just stick with it honestly, your strength is going to grow massively and this phase doesn't last for that long, but it is a really tough one to get past. And my last key point is your first set of workouts, make sure you film them. And the only reason I'm saying to do this, well, there's 2 reasons. The first one is you can check your form, so you can research exercises online, you can check you're doing them right, because in the actual movement, sometimes you can't see if your body is straight or your body's sagging, etc. And number 2, if you film this one, you will always have a starting point of, this is what I started with. And even after your 30 days, you could film it again and you will see a huge difference in that. And then if you progress on month after month and this becomes like a new lifestyle for you, you will always have these first videos to look back on. You don't have to share them with anyone else like I'm doing this on YouTube. You can just keep them for yourself, use it as motivation of where you've come from. And in the future, who knows, you might want to share it to inspire someone else. So happy training, and I will see you in the next one.